Keys DDD and Consent is Badass's Rob going at it for this first of our winners semi-matches of the night. So far, Key trying to close that mid to close gap and use that very effective disjoint compared to what Rob has, instead of relying wholly on Gordo. But when you have the Rob rolling, essentially, you can throw out Gordo when Rob is tumbling in the air. On the other side of things, Rob, being a big character himself, is still a combo character in his own right, so any advantage that Consent will be able to find, just watch it potentially snowball out of Key's hand, just using the invuln of that up B to cut through nearly the entire toolkit of Consent's attack arsenal. Redirecting that Gordo nearly point blank as well. Just the way that Rob can just take your character from the left or right sides of the stage and accumulate so much damage and get the kill, no less, off of that that get up, and just so many redirects of Gyro putting in the work. Give that inanimate object a raise if you can. Already chalked up nearly 50 damage off of a fresh DDD. But now here's Key's moment as he gets the simple jab in and the toss-up hit of that finisher jab. Nearly sending Rob out, but that back air will certainly do so. And at 69-76, if he got a little bit more emboldened and had gone in with the fall down side B, he might have been able to catch that DDD, but just a mountain of damage just thrown on DDD's back and still being accumulated. Again, on paper, the combo nature of Rob is just making this so much harder for Key and his primary character here. And Consent, you know, using a lot more of that shield up close, or not expecting Key to advance a little farther than most. Catching the no-tech with the down smash, and Gyro was waiting in the wings too. The Gyro sent that DDD out that way, so that was great coverage from Consent. Key finding hard-pressed to find any real estate to get anything going. Great use of shield, and again, that command grab of the inhale. Gordo just not bouncing the way that Key wants, though, will give Consent an option to steamroll, but a redirected plethora of damage, though. I was going to say a redirected Gyro gives Key advantage, and just the falling Gordo, just keeping the DDD on top of the falling Gordo gives advantage. Gyro just stifling so many hits either. Just a lot of tit-for-tat hits. It all comes down to when this character can find their kill option. Right now, Key hard-pressed to find it. Finally finds it with the falling Nair. Has Gyro in hand. Tries to go for his air falling option. Opportunity grab. Goes for the down throw. Will get that conversion and will send out. Big body of Key says no escape from the DDD out of that up air. Will give Consent the round 1 victory. We'll see with Key calling out the true run back if he has enough knowledge tacked on. If he can make an effort in this round 2, coming right up after the back and forth music picks that they agreed to. Getting some... What is this? Pokemon Coliseum? Sounds like it comes from that game. Staying true to the DDD and the Rob, okay. Let's see what disadvantages Rob has in order for Key to make a comeback here, potentially. Seeing more of the same back and forth hits. Again, maybe relying a little too much on that inhale, at least on landing. On main stage, when Rob does things like falling there, he might find a little more benefit off of it, but in terms of trying to get back off of stage, I think he might have to find a different option. Gordo! Man, all the all the inanimate objects and the projectiles are putting in an insane amount of work for this for these players. Trying to call out with up air, I kind of like it. Might get called out with things like Nair, but you know, it is a multi-hit, so if the game dictates that it will cut through things like Nair, it certainly just blinking, you'll miss it. Gordo redeflected off top of the finisher hit of that side B. Will send DDD more than packing. Just get him on a intercontinental flight, essentially, out of PS2. Up close and personal Gordo again, but again, that Nair just able to cut short a lot of Key's aerial options. So maybe a more grounded game is in the works for Key's repertoire here. Redirected laser, trying to find gyro, things like that, jumping up air. Consent not playing too much of a grounded game, and maybe why that hammer putting in so effective use of it. Grab here, here's Key's another opportunity, 2-1 situation on stock. And it's just like they're trading blows, and when everyone finds just one advantage there, both players are finding the full extent. It's just that Consent has a lot more of a combo option. 97th, prioritizing gyro, or the Gordo rather. Both G projectiles confusing me a bit, but trying to call out with that up air again with how free-floating Rob is. He is certainly right to do so. Just throwing out the kitchen sink is Key. Trying to catch him on landing, and does so. Tying things up in this round 2. Now advancing on that round 3. And another quick called run back. We'll leave it down to adaptation alone, I imagine, from these guys. For a song like Magikarp Festival, a title like that, you don't expect it to be so thrilling, but that's taken me aback. But the thrill will have to fuel the passion of these two players, because it is do or die in this round 3 scenario. And already just, you know, they're not the biggest disjoints, but those claws can still certainly put in the work when you have the advantage state. So Consent finding the early lead, but quick dash attack and a quick fight back off the ledge before that. Here comes an opportunity. Man, Magikarp Festival goes hard. Did not expect that. Up tilt. Let's see here. Trying to find some way in, utilizing a whole lot more of the projectile before they go full in with things like a vulnerable multi-hit. And it just spaced just a little bit out of range for that grab. Gives Key the opportunity to get that full range. I was speaking about that the short disjoints that Rob has. DDD has them a lot more in spades for himself, and just great recognition to get that raw bear as well. Oh my gosh, how much damage was that? Oh my word, I'll have to go back and watch on that one, but is why we're seeing a 3-1 situation now for Key, able to pull this back from the way that Consent was pretty solidly in control for that round 1. Key has just learned and not let up off the gas pedal here. Just calling out, even missing off of the up air and still able to get the secondary hit with the back air. Gonna get rid of the inhale option, just throwing out laser to silence it. And a mistimed Gordo cannot get the up air after that up tilt conversion. Throwing out up smash, but leave him vulnerable. Good DI, recognizing what side of Rob you're on in order to correctly drift to the blast zone. A double redirect of that Gordo will still keep Rob on main stage, however. Trying to prioritize gyro, but a little too late on the hit. again, it's either back air, up air, back air from Key. And it's just providing too many thorns in Consent's side. Another redirect will give him the 3-0 victory in that round 3, no less. Great job from Consent to, you know,